a shout out to everybody that's been watching my videos and supporting. You guys are awesome. And you guys make this more fun for me. So today we're going to do a questions and answers. So I got some juicy questions from everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let's see what we got here. All right. So I'll save the juicy ones from for the middle of this, not right in the beginning. All right, so we'll do this one first because it's kind of not stupid, but it's silly. First question is, do you fart in front of bae? I'm a girl. We don't fart. We don't do those things. But yes, if it happens, the first time I ever farted in front of Alan, it was on accident, and I didn't even think he was gonna hear it. And he did. So I didn't want to lie. So I was just like, yeah, I did. But I still think it's like super like ill. So I try not to do it if I don't have to. Next question. We'll save that one for later. Let's see. So what's the hardest battle you've had to face as a mom and girlfriend? As a mother, I guess one thing that I wasn't prepared for and one thing that I had to face that was hard for me was definitely being a single mother and not having help and doing everything literally by myself. And as soon as I got pregnant, I kind of knew that that's what it was gonna be. But that was hard, and you know, just living life knowing that somebody's watching your every move, and whatever you do they're gonna do, and whatever they see they'll live by. So definitely going through it, struggling with the kid had to be the hardest thing. As a girlfriend, now with Alan, I had to adjust with a couple things that I wasn't used to, and around things that I would say basically stuff that he was into, I wasn't into, and not in a bad way. Things like going out, clubbing, stuff like that. I had never really done that before him, and that was something he liked, which there's nothing wrong with, but it was something that I wasn't into. But just as I had to adjust to things, he had to adjust to things too. I mean, he had to raise Jay, and he had to, you know, live a lifestyle that was a little bit more upbeat than what he was used to. So I would say adjustments is the hardest thing, but it's not something that's impossible, and there's stuff that we still have to learn and grow with each other. But it's going on 2 years now, so definitely we've definitely accustomed to each other's lifestyle very well. Let's see. How do you know how do you know when you had enough of people's selfish shenanigans? For me, it's kind of like, you just know when you know when you're done. You know when you're like, okay, I've given all these chances and I'm just done. You just wake up one morning and you're just like, fuck this shit. Like, you're just done. So I think it's kind of like my body tells me when I'm ready, and my mindset, once I mentally leave before I physically leave. So I'll be mentally done and over with it and just not into it anymore. And then I'll physically know that I'm getting the hell out of here. Whether that's friendships, relationships, family, anything like that, that's definitely when I know. All right, so who/what motivates me the most? Definitely Jeremiah. That's hands down, because if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have. I mean, I've always been a go-getter, but he makes me push extra hard, and he makes my standards higher. So definitely Jeremiah. What advice can you give to somebody who might be going through what you went through in the past? Leave that nigga. That's all I gotta say. Listen, there is no excuse for any woman or man to deal with anything that they know they shouldn't be dealing with, whether it's mental, physical, emotional abuse, anything that you know are not your standards and are not something that is normal, leave. And it's easier said than done, because I've been through all of that. And in my pregnancy, I went through emotional, physical, mental abuse, and it drained me. It scared me being pregnant, because you have a whole life inside of you, and that person, that baby feels everything that you feel. So it always was scary to me. But the first sign, leave. because you're just going to get deeper and the emotions are going to get stronger and it's going to be harder towards the end. So if you're with somebody, and again, this can go with relationships, this can go with friendships, this can go with family. If you're emotionally like destructive and they have torn you into pieces and you're not even yourself anymore, you definitely need to look in the mirror, find the courage, and walk out of their life. What attracted you the most to your significant other? Alan. His smile, his personality, he was very like, I don't know, he was different to me. The way he talked, the way he walked, the way he drove, everything, like everything about him. I mean, I can go on and on about the things that I like about him, but I would say his personality and his demeanor, like everything about him had attracted me to him very quickly. And I wasn't even wanting a relationship when I first met him. I wanted nothing to do with relationships. I wanted nothing to do with men, period. I think he was on the same mindset too, and it just happened. It just happened. All right. Do you ever miss the person you used to be? No, hell no. Hell no. I was not in the right state of mind. I would say ever since senior year. Yeah. I left my mom's house right after I graduated high school. I never went back, and I kind of messed up my life. I messed up my life, I mean, with the wrong crowd, the wrong people I chose to date, the stuff I did to mess up my credit and stuff like that. So I have come a long way, and I have had a lot of changes, a lot of growing up. I learned life the hard way, and I'm okay with it because I'm 150 times better right now, and I have come such a long way, like financially, physically, mentally. I actually give credit to Alan too, because being with him, he's kind of helped my mentality change a lot, the way I see myself, the way I see life. So definitely started loving myself more, and so no, I would never go back to who I used to be. I love who I am. I love who I'm becoming, and I still have a lot to learn, but definitely proud of what I become. Do you ever, let's see, what's a typical day like in your life? What's a typical day like in your life? I'm a full-time worker and a full-time mother, so I wake up in the morning, I get ready, take my baby to the sitter, come work, come back home, pick him up from the sitter after work, bring him home, we have bath time, we have dinner, and it's already midnight, basically. So very, very busy, but in a family way, I guess you can say. I work, get my baby, spend time with my baby, spend time with my man, and that's how my days usually go. Sometimes we travel either to Miami or to Orlando to visit, and yeah, very, very simple day. Busy but simple. Let's see the next question. What makes you laugh? Everything. I'm a silly person, and people that know my personality literally, like, I laugh about everything, and probably in the most serious situations I'm always laughing. But yeah, anybody knows me, I'm very joyful. I live up to my name very well. What sort of things are important to you? Family, I'm definitely a family girl. Definitely love spending time with my family, with my spouse, with anybody that I love. I love to be around people that I love. Important to me, God, definitely. That's something that that's somebody I've grown closer to as the time has, passed. I've definitely been more into God and been praying more, and I found myself through him. So definitely that has been a huge life changer for me. What kind of music makes you want to sing to? Everything but country. I like everything, literally. I love all music. What kind of things make you feel cared for? Affection. I am an affectionate person, so I need affection all the time. If you don't give me affection, then I feel like we're always like in a bad standing. That's with everybody. Friendships, family, my relationship with my son. If you're not giving me attention, then there's a problem. All right. What's the hardest part about being a mom? I think I answered that already. I got that question twice. So we'll skip that one. What happened to baby daddy? I don't got a baby daddy, y'all. Alan's my baby daddy. No, I'm not gonna be petty. All right, so this is because I know everybody is dying to know this, and I know just nobody had the courage to ask, but this person, so shout out to you. I'm the type of person that I give a lot of chances, and I give chances when chances shouldn't be given, and I give people the benefit of the doubt even when they've proven time and time again that they shouldn't have the benefit of the doubt. So I finally, after an emotional, abusive relationship, I gave that up, and I tried the whole co-parenting thing, but I'm not okay with a certain lifestyle around my kid. So if you're gonna be in my child's life, you need to be doing the right thing, working, taking care of yourself. If you're doing illegal activities, drugs, you're not gonna be around my kid, and that's for anybody. So I gave that up. I gave that relationship up, because I was done giving a second chances, third chances, fourth chances, fifth chances, and I was making myself look like a fool, and I did not want to confuse my son. So that was a wrap for me. And since Jay's been freshly 1 year old, Alan has been his life. That's who that's who Jay knows. That's who's been raising him with no problem. That's who has helped me with Jeremiah, and financial need has helped me. So that is who I consider Jay's dad and provider, and he's in this with me, so I can't thank him enough for that. What has becoming a mother taught you? Becoming a mother has taught me that life isn't about me, and life isn't always fair, and that life isn't easy. It taught me about money. It taught me about protection. It taught me you just want to protect your child from everything, from this crazy world that we live in. So it has taught me time and time again that you have to be strong because you have somebody to be strong for. You have to be smart. You have to be wise. You have to know that you literally have a puppet with you all the time, and he watches and does every little thing that you do. No matter what you're doing, no matter what you're saying, they're taking everything. So it taught me how to be a better me, a stronger me, and to show, you know, this little person that you got to do what I do. You got to say what I say. You got to live. I got to teach you how to live this life. So, you know, it's just things like that. You just sit back and think, damn, I really gotta get my crap together because I have another little human being right here. So that is it for the questions. This was kind of a long video. We have like 12 minutes in, but yeah. If you guys have any other questions, I could definitely do another question and answer, but we'll leave this one right here. And again, thank you guys for watching.